Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again? Ugh. That's kinda spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache!
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kinda hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Vache! Are you... my dear Vache? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is? Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the time. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten? Yes, that is what I was once. I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim. I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such part... No! Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety. I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think. Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Wake up! Come on, hurry! Navi is outnumbered!
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand? Quick, now's our chance! I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will—
Do not!
Sorry, demoiselle.
Thank you for your...
Sorry,
Whatever.
I doubt I know much. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
And
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I can only conclude—
what?
Yes,
I will continue. Regardless.
I do not think that the—
Right. I suppose that's the best news.
Demoiselle, I believe that...
I know, she's...
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon don't... Those Gardamex came... Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. As such.
It will take...
If it were...
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be...
Huh?
Yes. After we parted, that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky? Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So, if you...
Spina di...
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too! But does that mean...
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad...
New intel?
Well, let's hear it, shall we? Oh. Vache. That... Since he saw that... But he never gave testimony or any... Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate. Oh, you mean you'll help us?
Well, you did. And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get...
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite...
You talk too much. Well, in that, we also have some plans.
Don't worry, you...
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Let's dance. Let the show be. This is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under...
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father... He was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend. The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in. But however, I must know what really... If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid, and now, here I am investigating his death.
Demoiselle.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. Master Callus did so. Even our supporters decreased greatly.
Wait, if Callus was such a good...
No. Perhaps people love watching the...
But how could...
There is one...
Oh, her? Yeah, that's not...
Miss Cloran. She knew Master Callus before. There was...
Don't worry, no.
Afterward, Miss Cloran told us that at the stop... Yes, that is up.
All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep.
I'll protect us.
Whether it be this won't do.
Huh? Navia?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of
Paimon gets the feeling, but...
No, I just returned after going out for a while.
Wait.
Unfortunately, this name seems... I suspect...
Does...
No. And that is the archives kept... If the... Oh...
So Nerva... In that case... The show be...
Looks like you're running out of temporary screws.
The place we're going is called the Palais Marmonia. The office of the Chief Justice is on the 4th floor.
Oh, my plan for the day? Doing whatever I feel like, I suppose.
The Palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey,
Don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh, is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Please come in.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him...
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Traveler, what if it was really just a...
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I
Navia will show you the true meaning of...
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Navia,
I'm fine.
you're right.
Now that I think of it, on the day
What is it? Did you think of something?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered. That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait,
So you're saying, yeah,
I really... All right.
yeah, what?
Do you want to go with me now? Great.
Whoa, what a huge...
There's no need. My father was a gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and lit.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing with... Paimon was... But now that Paimon has seen this ship for...
Well,
So...
Maloose, we're back!
Apologies. You said before that you still...
You still remember?
Yes, the case was quite simple.
Could you tell us...
Yeah, of course. Many years at a glance.
Wait!
Yes, if you drink some, and if you were to stop, as he over...
Bosses not only that.
Yes. Recognizing the man's name that night, but then... Sounds just like Lenny's case. Looking back on it, though... Precisely. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. You're right.
Jacques was an imp. I think that... On that note, however... Our opponent... Even though there is no...
If that's indeed what he wished, was I not the closest person to him? What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to... Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful. Did he think I've never accepted? I want to find.
Navia.
This is indeed.
So you do know something else, Maloof?
Yes, But what
What?
And the serial 5-year knowing all. But as long as if something were to.
Right.
As we've seen, Bob.
No, I don't believe it. He never.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful.
So he chose.
I'm afraid you're not understanding. If Boss's, I'm sure.
No. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am? Yeah. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. Malus, what was the key?
It's the elope when he was. But if you.
Why? If we...
You mustn't forget that we're fighting again. There's no telling, but a single. The worst case.
Then...
Well,
But things...
You sound like you've put a lot of...
I am the but. I've always been willing to take on any kind.
Thank you for all of that, Malus.
Let me. When I announced if the vendor, after several. The first?
Huh?
Yes, so thanks to his. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild. In the beginning,
So...
Yes, it's...
the final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information. Although the guard, since Thierry.
I see. To think that...
If you want to.
Of course.
You're too. And before I forget, prove it. After that, if it might help.
Oh, thank you.
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can...
It is settled then.
Thank you for arranging...
Excuse me, miss.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her...
I'm sorry,
It...
but aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques?
You don't
I didn't know how... I know.
I'm sorry. On the matter regard...
Would you mind sharing it with me?
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would... He had many... So when he tried to be...
They found out...
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final... I don't know that for sure. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Even if...
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man.
Well...
Yeah, Papa was a really good man.
Then you should hold... Regardless...
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is...
You really... That's...
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city. I'll get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about
Yeah, I've heard.
it also. After my partner here put the... Can you do me a favor?
After that, my first reaction was that But when I got there...
So you also...
Indeed. Reason being, but according... About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was...
At least from our... The gun he would...
Yeah, But hold on. He didn't even Did he lose all?
About that, I'll tell you.
I understand. And if I made many people, but it was Mr. No matter what.
Don't worry. You and... Hey, Thierry!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh.
Are you sure there...
I mean, Callus to defend. It would be next to...
Ah, yes. What happened at the...
Ah, if you want to go...
That'd be much...
Of course. Why do you ask?
Well, so... if you
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. If you try to removing a so I can promise, they're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be...
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Jokes aside, I'll be staying in the...